welcome to this week's vlog. It is Thursday the 28th. It's my birthday eve. Admittedly, I kind of like forgot about my birthday. I've kind of been busy being a mother. No, but literally, like Mother's Day and my birthday happening in the same month, confusing. I think on like any other year, I will be insufferable. But this year, I am in the postpartum trenches and suffering. So, I'm gonna grab my blood pressure machine so that I can take my blood pressure after I finish this update. I am today gonna be reading Inkheart. The plan is to get 50 to 75% into Inkheart, and then I will also be finishing the Gone the Gomiho. That's what I'm gonna be doing for reading. Crochet wise, I need to put 10 of these on the book blanket so that it is partially ready for the mid-year update shenanigans. That needs to get done. I need to work on the July TBR. Doesn't mean I need to like finish it. I know it's literally May, but I need to go ahead and work on it so that I can get the crochet blocks for June done and then the crochet blocks for July done, so that when I can sew them on, I can sew them on before filming the mid-year book blanket update. Oh, you know, I guess June would just be the mid-year update. My bad. July's not gonna... I'm so stupid. I'm not stupid. I'm just postpartum and tired. So yeah, those are the things that are going on. That's what's going on. Ozzy brought me Half His Age, a physical copy, so I'll be reading that later for June. I have low expectations, but she brought it to me, so yay. She also seems to have low expectations for me reading it, so we'll see. And then what else? Oh, I'm gonna be filming my wrap-up. After this, when I get done here, I'm going to take my blood pressure, I'm going to take my meds accordingly, and then I'm going to film my wrap-up because it is 6:30 in the morning, and I need to make sure I get that filmed before anyone in this house wakes up. Such is my life now. My husband got me Tamagotchi Life for the Switch, so that's cool. I will be playing that while listening to audiobooks between work stuff. So, yay. I keep thinking it's Friday. I don't know why. I think it's because I'm going out to dinner tonight and tomorrow night, so my brain's like, it's Friday. But yeah. That's what's going on. That's what we got happening. I put on this dress thinking it would make me feel good because I liked this dress and how it would fit me, and I hate it. I feel like a cow. Postpartum body is, I'm trying to be gentle and kind to myself. It has nothing to do with weight gain, actually, at all. I don't care about that. But it is more like my body slowly turned into this thing that was a house for my baby. And I got rounder and rounder and rounder, right? Slowly, 9 months. And then all of a sudden, it was no longer a house for anybody. And the immediate eviction. And, then it suddenly changed very quickly. In a month. It changed drastically, quickly, and now my body feels foreign and weird, and I don't know how to dress it, and there are body parts that are bigger that have never been bigger, and I don't mean like fat-wise. I mean they just are. My body weight is distributing itself in different ways than it ever has before. And it feels like going through puberty again. I'm like, I don't know how to dress this body. I had just figured out how to dress my pregnant body. I don't know how to dress this body. Learning curve, I'll figure it out. It'll be fine. But I did put this dress on expecting to feel good, and I don't. So we'll see if it improves throughout the day. If not, I'm going to change and go back into wearing pants and t-shirts because that's where I'm at. I did get some clothes from Kindred Bravely. They are a brand that does like breastfeeding and pregnancy clothes. They have some cute clothes and bras and things for pumping and nursing, because most of the like nursing clothes are kind of ugly, to be frank. They're like a t-shirt with zippers, and I love my t-shirts with zippers. They're great. They're practical. They fit me weird because of the zippers, and so I'm hoping that these, they basically are just like clothes with built-in bras. But they're like easily finagled for the sake of modesty while nursing. So I'm hoping that they make me feel a little bit better. I'm struggling a little bit. But that's gonna be it. I am going to talk to you guys later. I hope you have a wonderful day. Okay, thanks, bye. Hello. It's Friday. No, it's Monday. I did an update on Friday. Things were weird. It was my birthday. It was my birthday. My son woke up at 5:30 a.m. that day, and then I was like, no, I'm awake for the day. And then he was mad that he was awake for the day. And so it was just like it was just a shit start to the day. But, then he slept 8 hours for 2 days in a row, and that was weird. Anyway. I didn't get really anything done, though. That's the thing. I did, get like 90% into Inkheart. I was able to finish that today. My camera's dying, because of course it is. I was able to finish that today. Right on time. Then I started Ink Spell this morning also. I haven't gotten particularly far into it, but I did start it. I did finish The God and the Gominho. My camera's falling. Everything's bad. It's a rough start to the day. I overslept. It's the whole thing. I love you so much. The plan today is to finish Ink Spell if I can. I don't know if I'm gonna swing that. That is the plan. And then I would like to finish, start and finish Once Broken Faith, which is a Sean McGuire book. Again, I don't know that I'm gonna be able to do that, but how long is that? 12 hours. Yeah, there's no way. So I'm probably gonna split those up. But it'll be fine. It'll work out. It'll be fine. Yeah, that's currently the plan. I need to update my Inkheart reread video. Bad start to it because I truly am not updating it appropriately, which is a little bit of a problem. But anyway, today's gonna be a little tricky when it comes to like crochet and stuff because I'm gonna be kind of solo parenting for the majority of the day. Aiden goes in at 9, so 8:30. So pretty much gonna be solo parenting for the day. My son just woke up and is gonna eat, and then I'll probably pump right before he goes to sleep, and then put him down for a nap, and then when he wakes up, I'll breastfeed him, which will be the pattern for the day, is breastfeed him, play with him, go from there. Hope that he sleeps long enough so that I can do some of my meetings. We'll see. Yeah, I was able to get some work done this morning though, so that's good. But the crochet stuff, I need to sew it all on, and if he's asleep and he can feel it on his feet, it makes him crazy, so I haven't really been able to keep up with that. It's really hard to do all of these things and parent at the same time and be the default parent. No offense to my husband, he's definitely a wonderful and amazing human. I'm just where all the food is. So, Torrent's gonna take vitamin D also. I'm trying to remember to take vitamin D, because Lord knows, I don't remember to give it to him. So I did get some fun stuff for the Switch, and I got Tamagotchi Light for the Switch. I don't remember if I'd already gotten it. I think I got it on Wednesday, maybe Friday. So I was able to transfer all of my characters over, which was, yeah, solid. But I also got someone, I think it was Phil, I don't know, because there's no gift card, no gift note, got me like a case and stuff for the Switch too, which is cool. And then I had got, with some birthday money, this sparkly situation, and I'm really bad at putting these things on here, and there's definitely bubbles because I'm really bad at it, but it's fine. I just needed to put a screen protector on, just because the cats and the baby and all the things. So but it also came with this cool stand, which I'm going to be using predominantly on my desk, for between things when I've got the time, because then it has a plug hole, so it'll charge, and I can just play it while the guy sleeps, and it's not like blocking anything, it's not in the way, it's just there, which I think is cool. So, I need to get to reading because I do. So I will talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks, bye. Good morning. It's Tuesday. I feel slightly rested. The baby didn't get great sleep. I don't know why I feel slightly rested. Hello. How we doing? Do you know what's great? I got some clothes in. Okay. I pump and nurse 24/7 all the fucking time. If I'm working from home and nobody else is home, we just nurse. I don't even pump. It's not even worth the headache. But that means I'm constantly in ugly ass sports bras that are made for pumping and nursing. And why are they all ugly? And why does the band always hurt under? Why? Riddle me that. Listen, before I got pregnant, this is too much information, but I don't care. I didn't wear a bra most of the time. When I did wear a bra, it was mostly sports bras. I also just didn't wear them most of the time. I cannot do that anymore. That's not an option anymore. I have felt trapped by bras. Not only that, but the sports bras come up to like here. So like if I'm wearing a tank top, you can see the bra. You can see the bra. But if I'm wearing a tank top, even if you couldn't see the bra, you could see the bra straps. Annoying. I hate that. Okay. There's a website called Kindred Bravely. I'd heard about them for maternity and postpartum. And I was like, not worth it. I'm gonna go with Mom Cozy. It's cheaper. It's fine. Mom Cozy's like, everybody's doing Mom Cozy these days, you know? You don't know. And I wish I didn't. And so I was like, you know what? I've been 100% breastfeeding. Pumping is a form of breastfeeding, by the way. 100% breastfeeding for over 3 months. My birthday's coming up. That's 2 goals. I turned 31 and I've been breastfeeding for 3 months. We're gonna come back to, at 6 months I'm gonna go, is this still something I want to do? At 9 months, is this still something I want to do? That way, like, I feel like I have wiggle room. In my head, I was like, yes, I am enjoying this. Like, I'm enjoying that I am the source of nutrients for my child. I think it's cool that this is frankly the only thing that went right about birthing him. But I'm starting to feel ugly. Not just ugly, but like not like myself. Because the clothes and the sports bra and just like constantly not being able to wear the clothes that I was wearing pre-pregnancy, making me crazy. And I just like didn't feel like myself. So I ordered a bunch of stuff from Kindred Bravely because they have clothes that are made for pumping and nursing. I was thinking this is probably like drop shipping quality, like it's probably not that great. It's not gonna be great. And then when I was like pulling them out of the bags, I was like, material wise these feel great, but they all look weirdly sized and I just don't know if this is gonna work. I was wrong. Okay. You see this shirt I'm wearing? This tank top I'm wearing? You see it? Yeah. It's just a tank top, right? Just a tank top, regular tank top. Wow, we love that. No, it's that's as much as you're gonna get to see. It's a pumping bra. There's a pumping bra in there. Not just a nursing bra, a pumping bra. You guys don't understand, probably. It's gotta be specifically, it's gotta be specific. Okay? Yeah. So, that's cool. Maybe editing me will put like some of the other things. I got 2 other tops and a dress and then a bra, but I wasn't even like, I had such low expectations for the bra. And it's also perfect. And it doesn't feel like a sports bra. Yeah, I don't know if the light is actually dimmed or if that's just like my camera. And it's stressing me out a little bit. Let's see. Tipple Baby, you are sitting on my keyboard. Please scram. Get out of here! Okay, let's talk about reading. I turned the light on because I don't know if my thing just like dimmed on its own or like what. But anyway, what did I read? I got like 80% into Once Broken Faith. I did not finish it, but that's fine. I'll finish it today. It doesn't matter. I have 15 minutes left. I'm gonna finish it in a minute, you know? And then I also got 50% into Ink Spell because I opted to not try to finish both books. I was like, there's no way. And look, I didn't finish either book, so I was correct. So I did get 50% into Ink Spell. Once Broken Faith is really, really good. I'm enjoying it a lot. My plan is to finish that today, and I also would like to finish Ink Spell today, for sure. And then I will also get about 25% into Ink Death. That's the plan. for the day. Because these are all rereads, I don't really have a whole lot to say. I'm not getting a whole lot new. So I'm gonna end your life. I'm gonna end it till you're dead. Till you're dead. Aiden's working, he's closing today, so I should be able to do some of my crochet things like I want to, hopefully. And yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna go update my Inkheart reread video now, and I will talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks, bye. No one talked to me until I take my meds. I just realized I have to take this blood pressure medication. Adderall. Yes, these are counterintuitive. But they're not, because if I don't take my Adderall, my blood pressure is higher. You'd think taking the Adderall would make the blood pressure higher, and technically, in theory, it would, but not when you're mentally ill like me. Neurodivergent, I suppose, is the more correct term. I think I forgot to take them yesterday, and that's why I'm like, let's take those now. Okay, hi. It is Wednesday the 3rd. I have a lot to do today. Like, a lot to do today. I finished Not the Brightest Spell. What did I finish? Once Broken Faith. Finished that yesterday. Slapped. It was very good. I really enjoyed it. It's a reread. Everything I'm doing right now is a reread, so like I don't have a whole lot to say about any of them because I've read them, right? Like, these are not new reads for me. Oh. These are not new reads for me. So, yeah. And then I finished Ink Spell, Slapped, 4-star read. Again, it's a reread. And also, I'm doing a video on that, so don't talk to me. And then I started Ink Death. Got 18% into that. And again, that is for another video, so don't worry about it. I need to wash my hair, which is why it is like this. Yesterday I also managed to sew on the book blanket blocks for, this is the back, sorry. The book blanket blocks for most of May. I need to do these, and then I've got, I need to make a fantasy one to throw on there, and then I can start making June's. Aiden is off today, which means that I should, in theory, not have the baby for all of his sleep cycles and routines. Also, exciting news for me personally, because the baby is now 16 weeks old, technically we can start aiming for a schedule with his naps, which is exciting because then I can move my meetings around appropriately so that they don't overlap, like his wake window doesn't overlap with a meeting, so I'm not like stressed. In theory. He's currently giving us 3 hour-and-a-half naps, and then one like 30 to an hour long nap ish with some wiggle room, and then like between an hour and 15 and an hour and 30 of wake windows. So that's like how his day is kind of broken up. So yeah, my day exists in 3-hour chunks, which is very weird to exist in. But it also means if we time things correctly for my work day, there should only be like 2 of those cycles in, like, I know that's 6 hours and I work, but like I clock in 2 hours before he wakes up for the day. So yeah, I know that's only 2, or no, that is only 2 of his sleep routine cycle things, and then the other 2 happen after work. And that is a lot easier to manage. So, I know he will eventually shift to only doing 3 naps a day instead of 4. Devastating news. but probably not for another month because of like age adjustment and stuff. He's just now starting to be able to do the hour-and-a-half wake windows. So like doing longer wake windows was, and even stretching the hour-and-a-half, stretching to an hour-and-a-half is really hard for him. So yeah. What am I going to read today? Today I'm going to get 50% into Ink Death, and then I'm going to get 50% into The Brightest Spell from Sean McGuire. Both of those are rereads, so you know the drill. I think that's going to be it though, so I'm going to go update my Ink Death Ink World video, and I will talk to you guys later. Okay, goodbye. Hello, it is Thursday the 4th. I almost said May the 4th be with you, but it's June. Thursday the 4th. That means I'm going to be closing out the vlog. So let me tell you about what I read yesterday. I got some things from yesterday, and then we're gonna call it a day, okay? And also, I know my hair's like big. It's gonna flatten out. Why are my glasses so dirty? I read some stuff and some things. I got 50% into I would say The Brightest Spell. Correct, The Brightest Spell. Enjoyed it deeply. Am enjoying it deeply. Sorry. And that's really it. I'm enjoying it. It's a reread. All of these are rereads. I'm eventually gonna not be rereading things. Just like as a heads up, if you're like, this whole vlog was like all rereads where Andy basically said, still enjoying it, gotta go by. Listen. Next vlog, I will be reading things that I have not read before, okay? Or at least that I don't remember reading before. Okay? No, I enjoyed them. I am enjoying it, the reread. I also, sorry, to editing me, I realized my face was probably right in the thick of it. I also got 50% into Ink Death, which is the last book in the original Ink World trilogy. It's good. That's all you need to know, because I have a whole video where I'm going to talk about me reading it the whole time. Yeah. Okay. Crochet wise, I did in fact finish sewing on all of the May blocks. Woohoo! Incredible. I don't know where they end. Here we go. Yay! And this is what it looks like for some of the, so like this is just the end of April. Are books that are like multiple different, so like fantasy horror, romance, sci-fi, fantasy romance, sci-fi romance, thriller fantasy. I don't know what that one is off the top of my head. Or historical fantasy. Historical fantasy. That's what it is. I can't remember which one is. What color is what? This is thriller. This one. But yeah, I did do that. Yay! Okay. That's it though. I'll talk to you guys later. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I have so much editing I have to do because I have not been up. I need to catch up, and then hopefully I can stay on top of it. We'll see though. I'll talk to you guys later. Hope you have a wonderful day. See you next week. Okay, thanks. Bye.